Quick also before we get into this video, I apologize for the lighting. I was gone all morning, so I wasn't able to record. I had to record this afternoon, so that way I could get my videos uploaded by today. So, sorry about the lighting. It won't be like this anymore, I promise. Obviously, you have to have your Pyraminx scrambled before you can solve it using the keyhole method. Here, we have the Pyraminx. These are the tips, right here. When I say tips, this is what I mean. These are the centers, right here. There are 4 of them. Like, all 3 of these are one center. And then, there's these edges. There's 3 of them on each side. Those are the edge pieces of that, just in case this is your first ever video on the Pyraminx. Now, first step, as is the same in the layer by layer method, is to solve all the tips, so that way they match up with their proper centers, and then we can move on to the next step. Alright, the next step is to put 2 edges around one tip. So if you look here, this center right here, the center piece, has 3 edges connected to it. I have to get 2 out of the 3 edges. This one is already in this red and yellow edge, and blue is going to be the bottom color because I'm starting with the green, red, and yellow piece. The only other one is blue. So then, once I have this one piece, as I already did, I can move on and try to make a second piece. Now I see that this is where the red and the green piece goes, and this is the red and the green piece. If the green is on top, I have to bring it down, put it in, and then I can have that in there. However, if the piece has red in front, I can just turn it over and match it in like that. And that's the second step. The third step, after you have the 2 edges put in, is to get all the centers on one side for the opposite side. So what I do is I just use this empty spot, we call that the keyhole, and I turn it so that way the cube has blue on the bottom, and I can do that with both, and now all the blue centers are on the bottom. The next step is to get this edge piece in the keyhole. So what we have here is we have this piece right here, the yellow and green piece, that needs to go into here. Now we can just lift it up and put it in, but we're not going to because that messes up that center. So what we do first is we move it into the wrong spot. We move this center up back here. We put this piece down and we move it back, and we put this piece in, and at the same time we keep the center on the bottom. Then we can move on to the next step. You have now made it to the last layer, which is the last step. There are 3 algorithms for this case. This one right here is a clockwise rotation, where the 2 up top need to be flipped, and this one down here just needs to be moved. And how you do that is U prime, R, U, R prime. The second case is where these 2 need to be flipped. This one doesn't. It's just the permutation of these 2. They need to be flipped. And how you do that is L, R prime, L prime, R, U prime, R, U, R prime. The last case is just a rotation. All the pieces this time are permuted correctly, and they either need to go clockwise or counterclockwise. There's 2 algorithms for this case. This one, which is the clockwise rotation, is L, R prime, L prime, R2, U prime, R prime, U. The second one, this counterclockwise rotation, is R prime, L, R, L prime 2, U, L, U prime. And that is how you do the keyhole method for the Pyraminx. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you on Wednesday, hopefully. Bye-bye!